Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. I hope everybody is well. This is my budget with me for April, so it's our whole family's budget. We're a family of 5 who live in the east of England, yeah, this is it. This is everything. So we're going to be all in pink today. So I've got a pink pen. I've got my little pink card from Budgets and Dreams. Yeah, feeling very pink, although I'm in red. So, but anyway, bit of a colour clash, but never mind. You're not here for that. So we'll get stuck straight into it. I hope you can see. I don't know if I can zoom in anymore without having to move the sheet. So hopefully it's okay. So you'll see actually that our brought forward balance is actually a negative, which it is £12.94 over. Now this happened because I have hurt my back in the last week, and I've been in terrible pain, and I went to see a sports therapist for a sports massage, and that's what put us over, which was absolutely fine because my husband had already been paid. So we had just used the money out of the bank as normal, so it was absolutely fine. But in terms of the budget, it did put us over, but we're just going to recuperate that in this budget. It's still not feeling that much better. Anyway, again, you're not here for that. So our income is, so the first week we get an amount of £300, and then my husband's pay is £4,548.87. That incorporates some overtime. I can't remember exactly how many hours that was, but it's been less than the last few months, but that's fine. And then an amount of £470 should come in from my work. I'm not anticipating anything in week 3. However, I have potentially got another job to do, so there might be an income there. And then the last week, my income I'll have my employed work and some self-employed work, which will be £1,649, and then child benefit of £223.20. So our total income, which does take out that £12.94, will be £7,178.13. That's my printer again, because I printed these sheets. So that's our income. And then looking at expenditure, so our water bill won't come out this month. However, I have already been notified, and it's going to go from £80.77 to £88. There's an increase. So TV licence is £13.25, and then we've got a couple of critical illness covers, £23.63 and £36.35. A vet plan at £16.50. Our mobile phone is now, it's going to be £50.65p. We used to pay £35 a month. However, my daughter used to be on I don't think it's on here now, used to have a O2, something that was connected to the Virgin. But that's finished now. And so we've added her onto our Tesco mobile kind of family bundle. So that pays for 5 SIM card only, because we buy all of our handsets second hand. So that should be somewhere around £50. Now I know the price has just gone up, so I don't know what it's going to be moving forward, but yeah, we expect it to be about £50. Home insurance is £28.99. Octopus gas and electric £315. Mortgage is £1,165.39. 2 nationwides at £40.25. And then I've got some business expenses, which will be about £44. Our council tax used to be £259. This month it's going to be £268.49, but as of next month, so as of May, it's going up to £274. So an increase there. Life insurance of £9.95. Spotify at £17.99. Virgin at £76, another nationwide at £33, a business expense £180, our car payment of £522.24, the internet in our car at £9.99. So our savings, if you've watched my last video, which looks at all the purchases that we've made, in order to achieve that and repay the money that we're going to take from the credit card payment, is £320. So that's what that's for. And then Apple at £2.99, and then a life insurance at £24.70. And then we've got 4 lots of £25, and that's for my son's tutor. This is an A-levels tutor that we've now incorporated into our kind of fixed expenses for that. So our total expenses are £3,148.71, which leaves us £4,029.42p, which will be for our sinking funds. And I've just realised it's got really dark. Today is the most gloomiest day ever. I've had to put my big thick jumper back on. It's got really, really cold. Yeah, all a bit rubbish. Right, so I hope you can see this. Or I might be able to zoom you in a little bit more on this one. Try not to make you feel seasick. There we go. Right, so this is what I've allocated for our monthly sinking funds. What I'll do, like I usually do, is I'll highlight the ones or the areas that are different to kind of what they would normally be or what I would ideally like them to be. So food is £135 a week, so it's £540 for the month. That's right, yeah. Fuel, we're going to put £30 in the first 2 weeks, and then we're putting £40 in the last 2 weeks because all the clubs will be back, and I'll be back driving some fair distances again, and £30 just wasn't cutting it, so I have increased it to 40, but I'm going to do that after the half term. So family fun for the 2 weeks of the half term is going to get 30, and the rest is going to be 25. My self-care will stay at 15. Money for us, I have put up to 20 each week. Now, we're not really spending this at the moment. However, we have got a trip away, the two of us, in, I think it's June. So I want to start kind of topping up for that. School is getting a massive £150 this month. Normally it gets 15 a week. My boys have had quite a lot of school expenditure for like extracurricular stuff, which obviously you can't preempt, and I've had to buy a few school bits as well. It's like trousers and things like that, so it's been depleted quite a lot. So for the things that I know I've got to pay for, I'm going to put £60 in the first week and then £30 in every week. So hopefully by the end of April I would have kind of caught up, and then have a bit of a buffer for new uniform that we're going to have to start buying in sort of June time, when the sales start. So clothes is just going to get a usual £20 a week. Health and beauty is going to get its usual 15 a week. Home, I am putting in every week, so it's going to get £40 a week, so it's 160 for the month. I'm hoping I can use that for sort of the soft furnishings that we'll need, and other little bits and bobs to get the living room finished, like we need a lamp to go in there. So I'm hoping like these amounts will sort of cover that. And then kids, I'm putting £70 in the first week and then 30 in the other weeks. Again, there was something of the boys that I forgot to budget for, and also I owe them their credit money. So every time they get a credit at school, they get £1, and they've been flying this last term. So I have been very impressed with the amount of credits that they've managed to earn, but it does come at a cost to me. So we've put that in, and hopefully that will cover it. So clubs will have its usual 100, the pets will have 15 a week, school food will just have 20 a week. I'm not sure that's enough, but we'll see. Bus passes, again, I'm not doing anything this month. It's still got about £170 in there, and I didn't use much in the last term, so I'm going to skip that. Tech is going to get £30 a week, glasses £5 a week. and the cars will get its usual 20 and 25. Now I haven't been through, it's not the Golf anymore, is it? No, it's a Fiesta. Oh, I don't know actually if you can see that, and that's quite a light pink, and it's got really dark. Yeah, so I haven't recalculated exactly what it is that I need, so I'm just going to stick with the 20 and 25, and then I'll adjust accordingly. So my daughter's dress is going to get 2 payments this month, 30 at the beginning and at the end, slightly less than we would normally put in, but that's okay. Emergency fund is normal £10 a week. Annuals I'm actually increasing, just because whilst the budget allows, because we aren't paying our debt payments anymore, there's areas that I have increased. So annuals I'm putting an extra 10, so we're putting £50 a week. I really want to try and get on top of the annuals, as the £40 will cover everything, but I want to cover everything a little bit ahead, so I'm going to try to put a bit more in. My work, I've just put £40 at the end of the month. I don't know if I need that at the moment, but I'm going to put it there, and it can be a bit of a float, so by the end of the month, that's something that can be adjusted if I need it to be. Holidays, we're going to get 150, 150, 100 and 100, so it'll be 500 for the month. And we've found somewhere to go for our summer holiday, which is really exciting. And then family annuals is just going to get its usual £60 a week, and that'll be mostly in cash, so that's £240. My husband's healthcare will get 15 a week, and then we have doubled our my investment in my trading 212 account at 20. It was just getting £10 a week. I'm now putting £20 a week. Obviously, when you're trading in stocks and shares, obviously capital is at risk, but it is something that I do enjoy learning about, and yeah, I'm happy to put that money in. Now I sort of know a little bit more about what I'm doing, I'm kind of ready just to put a little bit more in. And then challenges is going to get £100 a week, so we can really get going with some of the challenges. I've got lots of new challenges to bring in. So I didn't mention the new car / uni, which used to be my 100 envelope challenge. I've not put anything in there. I'm changing the way I do this, and I will explain in a future video when I've got everything set up for that. So yeah, so that's not going to show in here anymore. And then rainy day, at the moment, because of all of our spending, I'm not putting anything into rainy day, which I know I really should be. My husband's job is quite secure at the moment, touch wood, and if it's not, he would get a severance pay, and we have kind of illness covers and things like that. So at the moment, it doesn't sit massively comfortably with me that we are using all of our kind of rainy day emergency fund money. However, thinking about it rationally at the moment to cover everything that we want to cover, it's fine. And as soon as it's done, then we will start a regular saver up again. So yeah, so I'm kind of happy with that decision at the moment. So all of that then comes to £4,020. So there are sinking funds, so sort of around £1,000 a week, which covers everything. So that is our family budget for April. Oh, should I zoom you back out a little bit? No, yeah. Oh God, what am I doing? There we go. I think that's right. Yeah, so that will leave us an available funds at the end of week 4 of £9.42. So you'll see it in orange. Oh, I don't know if it comes across as yellow, maybe for you. You'll see in week 3 it's got a minus 817.79. It's just a cash. I just use that for cash flow, so I'll know that actually on the Sunday I won't be able to stuff, but I will be able to stuff on the Monday, when the pay comes in. So it's just a case of me knowing which weeks I need to maybe start cash stuff on a slightly different day for when the next batch of money comes in. Because I am self-employed as well, my money doesn't come in at like one point in the month sort of all the time, so I do have to sort of watch out for sort of the cash and things like that. If I've got a client who pays me slightly later or something like that, I just have to be quite flexible with how I run things. I will be doing extra work in the month, I always do, but this income I know is guaranteed. Well, nothing's guaranteed being self-employed, but it's been stable for quite a few years now. And there's nothing that I know is changing immediately. So I'm hoping that the income will be more, and therefore my sinking funds will change. Well, I mean, generally what I actually do is I'll stuff that extra cash or extra money in cash into my challenges. So I might do like maybe 1 or 2 extra cash stuffing videos across a month. So watch out for those. And I think that's pretty much it. It's quite a short one today, I think. I can't remember how long my budget with me videos usually are. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. Thank you so much for joining me on my budgeting journey and watching my video and supporting and liking and subscribing and all of those things. It really does mean a lot to me, knowing that there are people out there who this helps, or they enjoy watching my videos and things, because it keeps me massively accountable, and it does make me think more about what we use our money for. So anyway, I'm waffling on again, as I usually do. Thank you so much. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.